Hey, what's up, reviewers? It's me, your boy Tavo, and today we are finally. It only took me like about maybe 2 months to finally get back into it, right? But The Promised Neverland. Man, it's been a minute since I watched the first episode, so I can't really say I remember all that much about it, but I do remember a decent amount about it, and I do know that these kids are being raised like cattle, and they all have prison tats, just right here in the neck, right? Obviously, they're like serial numbers, like cattle numbers, right, to keep track of cattle. This is such a fucked show. This is so messed up, but yeah, the first episode was absolutely amazing and definitely already just has me so enthralled, right? Probably gonna go back and rewatch it after this and then probably rewatch episode two so that way next week on Monday I'll be a little bit more, refreshed and like, be able to actually kind of maybe put some pieces together even just within these two episodes. But either way, I'm just gonna hop right into it. If you made it this far in the video and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Also, the link to the channel Instagram is down below in the description. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. And why was I about to turn off the camera? Lamau. Oof. Oh yeah. Her name is Emma, right? Oh, it's so fucked. Yeah, and they're raising these kids like cattle to feed them to like demons and shit. Like, oh, poor Connie. That's a really nice like kind of bro. I really love the OP 131045. Sheesh. They're also blissfully ignorant now. Emma and it's okay, Emma. Breathe. Okay, cool. That is her name. Whew, yeah, you gotta keep up like you don't know like you don't know the truth. Eek. Eek. Yeah. Yeah. Eek. This is so messed up. We're top quality merchandise. Eek. This show, man. They probably like him closer to like 12 years old, right? Because that's when they, yeah, that's when. Eek. God. I mean, that's probably the size is probably part of it too, right? More quote unquote food, brains. In some weird way, I guess that kind of makes sense. Ooh. Eesh, a 2 month time limit. Ugh. Ugh. That is rough. At least this dude's like really big brain. Yeah. Yeah, because they have. Oh man, it's like pretty much from infancy up until 12, isn't it then? Sheesh. What would it? Big brain. Emma's definitely the more energetic one, right? Oh, okay, it's a wall. Okay. I thought it was just higher at the other point. Absolutely not. I feel like there's a lot to be scared of. Oh. They're being tracked. No. No. That's right, they're merchandise. They're not, or they're treated like merchandise, right? They're cattle. It makes sense to, keep all your ducks, keep all your eggs in one basket, or however the saying goes, right? But like, that makes this so much more difficult for them. Because she did. Play hide and seek with. Yeesh. Evil. Yes. Yes, I feel like you could have inferred that from the first episode. Right. I like how you just completely ignored her question. When did you do that? It's all, obvious, right? She probably. Yeah. Hey, can you come fix the clock? So not only is he big brain, he's a handyman. Connie's picture wasn't it? Yep. Bro. You scared me. Oof. It's be so tense right now. Emma. Fantastic method actor. Her cold, Unfeeling eyes. Oh, oh yeah? 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 Ooh. Do not like her. Fantastic antagonist. Do not like her. Just the face of... You're lying. But she can't prove you're lying yet. Maybe don't do that in the middle of the hallway. I get it. I get it. And trust me, if they're like 12 years old, you look pale, it would have just been like, just immediate crying. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't be freaking out. But they at least seem to have some wherewithal. So at least have the wherewithal to not freak out in the main hallway after you just talk to her and she's still upstairs. The man of many uses. Ooh. Ah, there we go. This feels a little better. Yeah. I mean, obviously Norman is like pretty smart, but Ray, Norman, and Emma, I remember in the... Oh, that's... I already know this isn't going to be good from heart. Oh my god. I thought it was going to be the caretaker. Like I was gonna say, in the first episode, all three of them are pretty smart, right? Like they all scored really fairly well on their test, right? Yes. This is really messed up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fairly apt description of this. I understand where she's coming from. I understand where he's coming from. You're going to want to save everyone, obviously. But 37, and then many of them being... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you escape, you kind of have to account for what's going on outside the wall. Yeah. Yeah. No, you have to have the optimist. She's the optimist. Ray's the realist. Not, I mean, I guess he's pretty real too, but like, I mean, like, he's the realist, right? Norman is the, Norman's the brains. I keep on thinking that the caretaker, that mom, is just going to be right behind them at every scene. This is this is not good for my heart. These are some amazing kids. You want to talk about gifted and talented. Whoa. Oh. My boy. Okay. Okay. Was not expecting that detail. This is madness. Just expect like the Terminator scene, you son of a bitch. I like how Ray's the only one just so deadpan. I can see that this show is going to be one hell of a game of chess between our three characters and the adults. Sister Crone, we still don't know, let's say side games. Hey, bet. I didn't know side games had a hand in this. But, yeah, it looks like this series, this series is going to just be one giant game of chess between Sister Crone and the caretaker, right? Mom, I think is what they call her. No, I don't think it's what they call her. It's what they call her, right? But I don't remember her actual name. I'm not sure if they mentioned it in the first episode or not. But man, like I said, these kids are just insanely smart. Like, you want to talk about gifted and talented? These kids are gifted and talented, like, to the max. They should be in every GATE program ever, right? Like, but yeah, it was surprising to see that that Ray is in love with Emma. That's a pretty, or sorry, not Ray, Norman. My bad. Still getting used to the names, but yeah, that Norman's in love with Emma. I could see it. I could see it. There are two characters that really like seem to play well off of each other, right? Norman being a bit more like, I guess, level-headed, little less energetic, but being a little bit more of the brains and like kind of just, you know, the rational thinker, right? While Emma is a little bit more of the emotional thinker, right? And she's much more active, much more animated than he is in certain in certain areas, right? And they do play really well off of each other, just like in real life, right? Like in real life, those two personalities, right? At least I've seen in like, you know, my buddies' relationships and all of that, right? They're two personalities that I see that play really well off of each other, and you know, they end up working out. So I could definitely see it. It's a bit weird because they're kids, but still, like, it's this show is, man, this show is really good. I'm excited for next episode. Like, I'm excited to see what Sister Crone brings to the table, right? See if she's as I mean, I'm assuming she is, right? Because that's what this kind of seems to be playing at, right? Like, it's kids versus adults, but I'm interested to see if she is as, or maybe even worse. She's as bad or maybe even worse than Mom. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into the next video. So I love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed. Double out.